Hey guys, guess what? I am actually not a dentist. Let's talk about that. Okay. So back it up. I am actually a dentist. I'm a licensed dentist of this province of New Brunswick. However, I want to reframe what I do and not put that just general title that I'm a dentist, because I do so much more. In fact, this entire clinic, in the last few years, it's really been transitioning into, as we see a greater patient demand and as I evolve in my training, to something so much more than that. So saying I'm a dentist, it's never a cool thing to say at a party anyway, to be honest with you. People tend to move away. But it's not only that, it doesn't even come close to describing what I do on a daily, weekly, and what this whole clinic, Peggy Bone Dentistry, is about. So I want to share that with you. So what I am is, and what this clinic represents, is Smile Rehabilitation. So I am a Smile Rehabilitator. I have created a clinic and services here in this clinic, also being a digital smile design clinic, where we work with patients. You don't have to be a patient here. You can have your own doctor or dentist that you see on a regular basis for your regular care. But what we do is we accept patients who would like something in the realm of smile rehabilitation. Smile rehabilitation can be anything from minor, repairs to some, front teeth that are breaking down, aesthetic concerns, of course, functional concerns, people who are missing teeth, dental implants, people who need full mouth rehabilitation where every tooth or every part of the mouth needs something new. It can be Invisalign, it can be partly, just looking at what's happening, why the mouth's deteriorating, and putting things back to a natural place so that the deterioration doesn't continue. So you'll see that if you're a patient here, if you've ever come in and talked to any of my team, we really help you understand your whole mouth, and it often leads to some enlightenment about things that are happening in a way that you've never experienced before. We have technology like we use the iTero Element 5D scanners to show your mouth over time, changes in your mouth over time. And then we also have people who just come into us for some particular reason. They've heard that we do smile rehabilitation, and again, we'll start back at the basics. We want to make sure you understand everything about your mouth, and I need to understand that too, because I want to make sure what I do produce for you is going to last you and not just be beautiful. So who are the people who are patients that will come to our clinic for smile rehabilitation? Well, it can be anyone. It can be any person from anywhere. They can be local. They can have their own regular dentist that just doesn't, concentrate or have extra training in smile rehabilitation, and they can just come in to see me for specifically this, and then you can go back to your regular dentist for your regular routine care. And it just can be any age too. We've had patients from all ages for smile rehabilitation, from under the age of 10 all the way up to recently 87 years old. So there's no limit on when and what's a good time in your life when you can have smile rehabilitation. Of course, most of our patients are adults. They're adults, generally anywhere from 20 to 65 would probably be 25 to 65, but we see teens, we see all kinds of older adults as well, and it just because the options are endless, and dentistry is no longer restricted to focusing on just putting people back together in a very quick way. We really now have the technology to plan out and educate you first, so that it doesn't matter how old you are, you will understand before you even begin that what I think or what I propose. I've been doing smile rehabilitation for many years. However, in the last 5 years, especially since we built Peggy Bone Dentistry here in St. John, New Brunswick, I have my entire team, we've invested in a ton of training in how we, collect the information and how we present it to the patient in such a way that they become emotionally connected and understand the potential for their treatment very early in the game. So there's a lot less just hoping that your smile is going to turn out beautiful. We actually let you try on your smile, test drive. Even we had a patient the other day, she's missing most of her teeth. She just had 4 teeth left. She had several gaps, and we actually still allowed her to try on a potentially full new smile. And she was crying, her husband was crying. The emotional response, again, is like, it's like seeing yourself in living color. We really show you from very early in the game. So we also use a lot of slides with designs, PowerPoint, that we will allow you to see from every angle what the problems are, and then say, look, if you love this outcome, if you think this is going to change your life, you think this is what would work for you, then here are the ways that we can do it. And then I'll go into, what the different options are. Like, there's always usually more than one way we can do something. There's, some things are more economically, you can do things a little more economical. They may not last as long, but I like to give all my patients as much option so that they can have the smile of their dreams as soon as possible. So the comments that we get often when a patient's been here, again, initial documentation is probably different than they've ever experienced anywhere else with the digital technology and with the photography that we do. And commonly the word wow is said throughout this clinic. It could be during a natural, like, hygiene, regular maintenance appointment, all the way to records, to the presentation of your future smile, to the final end result. The word wow, if I don't get a wow, I know I've maybe not done my job. And that's a really big thing here in this clinic. We really want to make sure that we wow you, we exceed your expectations, so that we have your attention and we want you to know that we really care. So patients will often say to me, I just never had it explained to me like that before. No one's ever took the time to do that. Or they'll say, well, I just didn't really know what recession was. I didn't understand it, and I was too nervous to ask. So I like to take time with my team, and I will take a lot of time to just slow down and explain why things are happening, so that you have a better understanding and motivation to perhaps improve your oral health, and in the process that will also help your smile. But if you really want a full smile rehabilitation, we've got to get you educated, and that education is just a big part of what we do here at Peggy Brown Dentistry. As I went through my career, I've been practicing now for almost 20 years, I have evolved in what I love to do probably the most. And the reason is because when I see the results, and when I see the expression on those patients, and when I see them go out into the world and make changes and do things different in their life that they had never dreamed of, they have more confidence. I mean, it sounds maybe cliche, but when you're confident in yourself and you're confident in your smile, you then approach the world differently. And having a very beautiful, confident smile, or smile that makes you feel less self-conscious at the very least, is life-changing. And so who doesn't want to do life-changing work? I've never met anybody who would, argue with the fact that, they wouldn't want to be in my shoes as far as being able to change people's lives. And this is why I do this. This is why I continue to develop my skills and our team to focus around smile rehabilitation here in St. John. But also we are now starting to serve greater parts of the Atlantic provinces. We have patients coming from even as far as Newfoundland. So it's very emotional for me. Like, it's just been incredible to be able to reach out and help people who maybe feel like they just don't know who to ask. Their family dentist has told them that there's nothing can be done, or they just don't feel comfortable, they feel a little self-conscious, so it feels like they're being, unfair to their regular dentist. But this is a center where we do mostly smile rehabilitation. So I would love to, give you an opportunity. If you'd like to have a consult, or you'd like to just get an opinion, then by all means, just, click the link to book a virtual consult. You can actually book yourself a virtual complimentary consult with me after sending me just a few initial photographs of your smile. Then I can give you, just a rough idea before you even walk in the door, because I want to make sure that I'm the right dentist for you to do your smile rehabilitation. There are other dentists out there that are doing smile rehabilitation, or they're doing some sort of cosmetic dentistry. But I really like to meet my patients even before they come through the door, and it's just one of the things we do, not just to make sure you feel that I'm right for you, but also to save you a trip in your busy life. So if that's something that you think you would like to do, then absolutely go ahead and book that with me, and I look forward to meeting you. So I hope that helped. Again, click the link below if you'd like to book, and I will love to hear your feedback about this and hear any stories that you'd like to share. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.